Hi guys, so for today's video we are going to be looking into why do others want you in their life? What is it about you that makes others want to be around you, to want to be with you, to want to have you in their life? And we have 3 piles today. 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. And if you guys enjoy this reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe. It really helps my channel to grow, and it helps to spread these messages to other people who enjoy them as well. It's also a great way to give back for what I'm giving to you here today energetically. And another great way to do that is by donating to the channel. And you can find my PayPal, Cash App, and Amazon wishlist all in the description box below. And other ways that you can help out is by checking out my other channel, Dee's StoryTime. The poems that I write and have put on this channel and used in my readings are all on that channel. So if you enjoy poetry, go check that out. Or if you've heard some of my poems and you want to be able to find a specific one again, chances are you can find it on there. I haven't got all of them on there, but I'm getting there. And you can also find the way to order a personal reading in my description box below. So let's get started with pile 1. For pile 1, why do others want you? You guys are very pure in your communication. You guys really stand out from a crowd. You're very seen, you're very noticed. I feel like a lot of people feel like you're a gift from heaven. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. I think about that a lot when I see this charm. So people could definitely feel like you are an angel of forms in human form, which generally a lot of angels are in human form. It's all in what we choose to do with our lives. Are you there to lift people up, inspire other people, be a beacon of hope and faith for others? Then you are somewhat of an angel in people's lives. Earth angels are everywhere. There's a lot of earth angels on this channel. And I feel like people view you as an earth angel. Big cats are very dangerous, but a little pussy won't hurt anyone. So some people feel like you really, even if you come off as intimidating, even if they don't know why, they might be a little bit afraid of you or intimidated by you, but at the same time they know that you would never really hurt anyone. Some of them could even feel like you need to be protected from other people as well because of the bright light that you shine in this world. I feel like a lot of you shine this light without even worrying about it because you just aren't afraid. You have a lot of faith, you have a lot of trust that you're protected, that you're guided, and that you will be taken care of. You guys are very pure inside and out. You guys are this really warm, bright light in the world, and I feel like you guys follow your intuition a lot. I also think that a lot of people feel like they get a power boost when they're around you. Your energy is very strong, and your energy helps to boost people's energies in your vicinity. Never actually gotten that one before. That's interesting. Huh. This one broke in half. You also could be very into natural healing, natural ways of healing. You may really enjoy tea. You may really enjoy herbs and spices as a way to heal the body, mind, and soul. You are also very stable, very strong, very sturdy. You can really make it through a lot, and everything that you face makes you stronger. You have a lot of confidence and a lot of stability within you. If you wanted to look up the symbolism of volcanic rock, red volcanic rock, you might be interested in that as well. Once again, you're a very pure person, and I feel like you are energizing to anyone in your sphere. Zamzos, lucky wooden nickel, take 5% off your next purchase, or a free goldfish. Some exclusions may apply. People could really feel like you're very lucky. You are somebody who really brings them a lot of luck. You bring a lot of abundance and fertility into people's lives. You bring a lot of growth into people's lives. You are very high vibrational. You're very high vibrational for this pile. So we also have, you are anything but fake. You are so honest, so you don't let others change that. and you don't let others change that. Hardship and pain don't steal your beauty. So you are somebody that it doesn't matter what you go through, you are solidly yourself. You do not allow other people to change you or make you feel like who you are is not okay. Some people may think that you're naive, or some people may think that you are too trusting, or that you are stupid for some of you. But it's not that. It's just that you're very honest, you're very open, you're very beautiful, and you prefer to shine your light wherever you go, and it doesn't matter what anybody wants you to do. You are not going to hide from who you are, and you are not going to hide who you are. So Rock Forever is probably a good song that would be a great mantra for you, because it's, you do not allow other people to tear you down. You are someone who loves your alone time. Others don't always understand. I'm scarred up and I'm fine with it. That's the line from So Rock Forever that was coming most to mind. Most people can't handle their own company, but you love your peace and your solitude. It is beautiful to see someone who needs no one. So you are very independent. You are very freedom-oriented. You are somebody who does not need people in your life. So if people are in your life, they know that they're important and valuable to you, because they know that they are wanted in your life, and you're not just there because of something you need from them. People don't feel like you're there to take advantage of them when you're in their life. Self-confidence, strong belief and sense of self-worth. And once again, self-confidence. We got self-confidence several times. You are very confident. You are very solid. You are very stable. You are very strong. You know that you have everything you need within yourself, and the universe will provide the rest. And you also know that you are worthy. You are acceptable. You are beautiful exactly as you are, and you refuse to change yourself for the world outside you. If they don't understand you, or they don't like the way that you are, then too bad. I guess I'll just close that door, because I'm not meant to be around you. One enchanted evening, the perfect night. So people feel like when they're with you, it's like it's the perfect night. Like everything goes right. Like they have so much luck. Like it's like, oh, what is that song? Everybody's talking about how heaven's the place to be. But when I'm here with you, I don't think heaven could be something like this. You make people want to live. You make people want to stick around for a while. You make people want to really enjoy life. You make people see the beautiful side of life. You make people see the wonderful things in life. Six of Swords. Angel of Mine is coming to my mind too. Angel of mine. And then she talks to angels. The moon, the world, and the Lovers. So you are somebody who chooses freedom. You choose freedom. When it comes to any choice that you make, you choose freedom. Your own freedom, and you choose the freedom of others. You are not somebody who likes to bind people. You are not somebody who likes to control people, and you refuse to be bound or controlled by others. You are somebody who has had to leave behind a lot of darkness, a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, maybe even some addictions or addictive tendencies, maybe even some very toxic people who had addictions themselves. You've really, I feel like some of you could have even helped them come out of those addictions as well. You are somebody very sensitive, emotional, intuitive, very in touch with your feminine side, very in touch with your third eye chakra. You are very emotional, very vulnerable. And, you know, I feel like you do protect your heart, but at the same time, you are very open and you allow people to see the vulnerable sides of yourself. And in going into this light and becoming this light, you spread this light all around you everywhere you go. You may know a lot about a lot of different cultures as well. You may like to travel a lot. You are somebody that really just makes a very big difference in this world, and people know that you do. A lot of you can transmute energy as well. You heal people. You cleanse and clear out the darkness and raise the vibrations of everyone in your sphere. You know how to face the darkness, and you don't run away from it. I Won't Back Down by Tom Petty is coming to mind now too. You could stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. Oh no, I stand my ground. Yeah. You're very aligned with your purpose, with your path. You refuse to be budged from your purpose or your path. Sometimes your words might sting others, but in the long run, they know why you had to express the truth. You would much rather give people a harsh, hard, blunt truth than you would to give them a sugar-coated lie. I feel like you've had to face a lot of lies, a lot of illusions that other people have told you or expressed to you, but you knew in the long run what was going on, and you tended to end those situations because of the lies. People are just, they really don't know exactly why they're drawn to you sometimes. Some people really don't know what it is about you that they want, but it's the energy. You have a very high, positive, beautiful, vibrational energy, and you are not drained easily by other people. You protect your energy, you cleanse your energy, you transmute the energy, you do not absorb other people's energy, and you do not let it weigh you down and become your own burdens, while at the same time being able to help them climb out of their own burdens, being able to help them leave behind the chaos, the drama, the gossip, the lies. I feel like you guys have had a lot of people that have gang stalked you, that have really messed with you, that have spent their time trying to create chaos and conflict in your life through lies, drama, gossip, bullshit. And you guys have been able to turn your back on that and walk away from it. You guys have really been able to cleanse yourself of any and all of the darkness and pain of the past. I feel like you guys have been through a severe amount of abuse throughout your life. I've actually been through every abuse except for physical, and it came very close to that. And I told that person that if they ever touched me again, they would never see me again. And they never laid another fucking hand on me. But I feel like you guys have been through a lot of abuse yourself. And you have been able to transmute that energy. You have been able to cleanse yourself. You've been able to heal yourself. You've been able to crawl out from the dark. And other people find hope and inspiration in your ability to be able to do that, because you make it look like anyone could overcome anything. And you even say that anyone can overcome anything if they choose to. And so you show people that it's a choice, and they're not just a victim to their life, but they can actually choose to rise above it. So that's pretty much what I got for you guys, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. It's 12:33 on the clock. I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear about it in the comments, whether or not this resonated with you, who you are, what you do. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. For you guys, why do people want you in their life? I feel like you guys keep secrets very well. You guys may actually listen to a lot of people's secrets. A lot of people's secrets. There's a lot of people who come to me and just blurt out their entire life story, and I know so many life stories, it's ridiculous at this point. And I have talked about a few of them namelessly. I've talked about a few of them, of course, but as far as some of the deeper secrets, those stay with me, and even namelessly, those stay with me. But I feel like they feel like they could tell you anything. They feel like they could talk to you about anything, like you would be there to listen to anything. I also feel like you have a lot of good things to say to people that help them change their perceptions and understand things in a different way. You could definitely be somebody who likes to travel a lot. You like to be spontaneous. You like to take risks. But you take calculated risks as well. You're very protective of your energy. You're very protective of yourself, maybe even your shelter or your home. Somewhere over the rainbow. That song's coming to mind right now. People could feel like when they are in your presence, they're in a completely different world or a completely different dimension. It's like you are so different from anyone that they've ever met that they really don't even know exactly how you exist. It's like, how does this person exist? Who is this person? I feel like your heart is very big. It's beautiful. I feel like you mend people's hearts in a lot of ways. You bring them growth for their hearts. You bring them hope. You bring them happiness. You bring them joy. You bring them the ability to believe that the sun can come back out tomorrow, that there will be a rainbow after the storm, that they can fly free of all the baggage or all the bindings that have held them down in the past, and they could really create something new and beautiful in their lives. There's a lot of healers on this channel watching these readings. Shout out. You guys are awesome. Keep doing your awesome work. You are always on point in your words and your actions. You always have a plan, or at least it looks like it. You seem to have everything together. So even when you're jumping off on spontaneous adventures, it looks like you planned this out for a while, because it all comes together so nicely that you never would have guessed that you hadn't planned it out. You are somebody that is really on point when it comes to anything that you say, anything that you express. I feel like a lot of you uncover a lot of people's secrets as well. You may say a lot of truths to people and they're like, whoa, how did you know that? Some of you could definitely be claircognizant, and others of you, you have spent a lot of your life observing people, and you psychologically know what's going on with people around you on a regular basis, and you really pick up on people's emotional changes, their behavior changes, their facial expression changes. You're very perceptive, and you are very honest about things that you notice. You do not hide them under a rock. You express them, but you express them in a private space. You don't put people on blast so much as really allowing them to express themselves in a safe, comfortable space and place. And I feel like some of you do put people on blast when it's needed, because at times it is needed. You are a very loving soul. Animals, the earth, people, and plants are all very important to you, and you stand up to protect them with a fiery passion. Never let others talk you out of that or cause you to turn away. You are very passionate, and you believe in equality and respect for all of life. You are not crazy. So, if you ever have these thoughts that you're crazy and that people just don't understand you, and everything you think about or want to make as far as changes go in this world is never going to happen, and it's not worth it, and nobody cares, stop thinking that. Because you know what? One person can change the entire fucking planet if they really wanted to. All it takes is that desire to change things, that desire to get out there and express yourself. So continue expressing yourself, and know that it is very important to everyone around you. People want you in their life because you are somebody who will stand up and say the things that need to be said that other people avoid saying. Kind of like my daughters, you know what? I will step in and I will stand up to anybody. I don't give a shit who it is, who is doing anything I don't like to my kids. That's the way it is. My mom taught us how to be very independent people, how to really stand our ground, how to not be afraid, how to be very courageous. She's a fucking courageous woman. And at the same time, she ended up in a relationship when I was younger where it fucking like half killed her. She went from being a single mother who could take care of 5 kids by herself to barely being able to deal with 3 of us, and a lot of issues going on. And on top of that, she had a tendency to allow a lot of toxic behaviors from the men in her life. And because it's like at that point, she didn't feel like she could get anything better or something. But me personally, I don't allow it. I express what needs to be expressed, and I say what needs to be said, and that's what you guys do as well. Water. Work with the element of water for healing, purification, and refinement. And it didn't start out that way either. I had to work hard to get to that level, and you did too. That's what people love about it too, is you had to work hard to get to this level where you could feel comfortable and secure standing in and saying something instead of feeling afraid or feeling like something bad would happen. The elements of fire, air, earth, and water combine to create a powerful protective boundary, spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. So you are somebody who has very good boundaries. You are somebody that really respects other people's boundaries as well. And you don't just respect other people's boundaries, but you protect other people's boundaries. When you see them being crossed or people walking on somebody else, you're going to say something. You are somebody who's very sensitive, emotional, intuitive. You are very balanced in your elements, earth, air, fire, and water, but at the same time, you have a lot of water as well. You're sensitivity, emotional, vulnerable energy, all of that seeps into every area of your life. Even when you're grounded, stable, and balanced, you are able to show your emotions. Even when you're communicating and talking and being logical, you can show your emotions. Your emotions get into it, and you can bring a logical stance to those emotions. You are somebody that is very passionate and fiery and vibrant. But even though you're passionate and fiery and vibrant, and you really want to say you want to have sex with somebody, and you're very lustful, and you have a lot of that passion and fire going on, it has to do with emotion too. You are somebody who is a sapiosexual keeps coming to mind, which is where you love intelligence. But there's another one that I can't think of the name for right this minute, where you have to have an emotional connection to somebody. I am both of those myself. And people want you in their life because they know that if they're connecting with you on that front, that you are connecting with them. It's not something that is just, oh, I'm just going to have this one night fling, because you are not somebody who does that. You have a lot of emotion within you, and that emotion is carried into those aspects. 5 of Wands. There's a lot of competition for you. There's a lot of competition for your time, your energy, your efforts. There's a lot of people who want to talk to you, get advice from you. There's a lot of people who really come to you to solve an argument or disagreement. Knave of Chalices. There may even be a lot of people who want to apologize for the way things ended between you, and somehow work their way back into your life because they miss having you in their life. You are somebody who, when you're done with something, you're done with it. You pack up and take off. You're just done. You are somebody who brings a lot of transformations and transitions into people's lives as well. You could be somebody who moves a lot, or who is very different on a regular basis. It's like you change a lot, you grow a lot, you learn a lot. You're very strong. You're very solid. You are very emotionally stable and strong. You are somebody who has a lot of emotions, but you are very good at negotiating those emotions, getting through those emotions, dealing with those emotions, and expressing those emotions. You are also somebody who's very motivated, ambitious, driven, goal-oriented, and you are somebody who shines a light of truth on every situation that you come into contact with. I feel like you guys don't stay stuck in your thoughts for long. You don't allow the fight to rage in your head for a super long time. And I feel like you help other people find their way out of the fight of thoughts going on in their head. You're a very strong healer. Fuck, Dolphin is a healer. And all I've talked about in this reading is a healer. So you're a healer. And you heal people's emotions. You heal people's hearts. You help them to see who they truly are and how they truly feel. And you help them to be able to put a voice to their emotions. You help them to be able to express their emotions. You help them to be able to look inside themselves and understand their feelings buried underneath the hurt, pain, hardship. You help them see themselves before the scars took root and come back to themselves and become whole again. You're very non-judgmental. You're very open-minded. You really like to explore a lot of different religions or spiritual aspects. You really like to explore a lot of different cultures and a lot of different ways that other people think and how they do things. You're very intelligent, very intellectual. You are very bubbly and playful and joyful and happy. And optimistic. You bring a lot of life and light and beauty to the world around you. And I feel like you bring a lot of peace to the conflicts or arguments around you. You bring a lot of happiness and joy. You can turn a situation from being something sour and hard and hurtful and painful to something where there is joy and happiness and love and light, and everybody's laughing and joking and eating and having fun, whereas 5 minutes ago they were arguing and wanting to kill each other. So that's why people want you in their life, because you bring a lot of peace, a lot of calm, a lot of comfort, a lot of happiness and joy. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you guys had to say about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonates with you, the ferryman is coming to mind. You might want to look up the ferryman. Whatever you guys thought about this reading, I would love to hear it in the comments below, and I hope you have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. And before we start this pile, the unicorn card came out in pile 2. So some of you could definitely have picked pile 2 as well. You guys are somebody who is very open-minded. You're non-judgmental. You really like to explore other cultures, other ideas, other ways of believing. You may even really like a lot of, I don't know why I'm getting like Greek mythology and Egyptian history. You may really like, I don't know why I call it mythology. You know what? One god's as good as another, and some people believe in very vastly different things. There are actually Odinists today that believe in those things. So, you know, mythology or somebody's beliefs. Anyway, you guys could definitely be somebody who reminds people of things like that on a regular basis. You're somebody who communicates a lot. You can be very, very icy in your communication at times, though. You can be very cutting. You can be very cut and dry when it comes to saying what needs to be said about a situation, but you are very non-judgmental at the same time. You're just very intellectual. You understand things at a very deep level, and you are very honest to the point that sometimes it really does hurt people. You can be a little bit icy and cold. You could definitely be going through something that has hurt you very deeply, and you could be trying to melt your heart right at this moment. If that's the case with you guys, you should go check out my poem, The Melting of Winter, on Dee's Storytime, because I think that you guys would really like that. You can find the link for my other channel in the description box below for Dee's Storytime, and The Melting of Winter is a great poem. It might help you to unlock your heart a little bit. I also just recently did a heart chakra reading, so you guys might want to check that out as well. You guys could be very air-based. You may be an air sign, or you just have a lot of air placements going on in your chart. Your rising sign and moon sign. I don't think the moon sign so much, though. Rising sign, sun sign, something that is seen and visible to everyone. The moon sign is a little bit more the hidden aspects of yourself. So I don't think it's the moon sign so much. You are somebody that it doesn't matter what is going on, you will continue to move. You will continue to grow. You will continue to learn. You will continue to keep going forward. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. You know, I'm Italian, so I really like to talk with my hands a lot. So you guys can't see me back here, but I spend a lot of time moving my hands around. I'm doing it right now as I'm discussing it. I am moving my hands around. Especially when I start getting excited about something. My dad did a lot of that. My mom does a lot of that, and my mom's mostly, I don't know, I think she's about half Irish, something like that. My dad was pretty close to half Irish, half Italian. There was a little bit of Native American in there. According to my mom, there was a little bit of Native on her side too, but according to my older sisters, no. Who knows? You guys really, I feel like you guys like to discuss a lot of things. You guys like to discuss a lot of things that maybe other people don't discuss. You guys like to really delve into semantics. You like to delve into philosophy. You like to delve into a lot of different things that people don't really encounter on a regular daily basis. You like to stimulate the conversation. You like to make people think. You are somebody who really stimulates people with your mind, with your thoughts, with the way that you are, the way that you think, the way that you dream. And a unicorn, you guys are just, you're very rare. You're very magical. You're very pure of heart. Pure of actions too. Everyone is so proud of you. You are glowing and you look good too. You have been working so hard. Your dedication and commitment is amazing. You are truly one of a kind. Your work ethic is on point. So you could have definitely dealt with having to go up against a lot of people when it came to going after your dreams and what you wanted to do. And you could have felt like everyone was against you and you had to defend yourself left and right. And these people, a lot of them may have just been very worried about you. They didn't want you to get hurt. They didn't want your dreams to be crushed. They didn't want you to find out that you couldn't do whatever it was that you were doing, or they didn't want it to not work. And so they might have tried to talk you out of it, or they might have tried to make you think about going down other paths. Some of them, yes, could have been people that didn't follow their own dreams and were a little jealous and upset that you were following yours, so they tried to tear you off the path. But I feel like most of them, it was worry, it was care, it was love. And now they are seeing you accomplish everything that you set out to do, and they are so proud of you, and they really just want you to know that you matter to them. You are a true earth angel, And once again, go watch pile 2 if you felt drawn to it. And you know what? Pile 1 too if you felt drawn to that. Because I think Earth Angel I actually mentioned in pile 1. Yes, because pile 1 had this. And it reminds me of every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. So I was talking about Earth Angels in pile 1, but I've thought about saying both of those piles a lot of times in this reading, so go check those ones out if you feel drawn to them. You are a true Earth Angel. Your energy and aura are amazing. You spread so much peace and love. You are so caring for our planet and everything on it. And actually in pile 2, caring for our planet and everything on it was in there, and so was spreading peace and love. So yeah. People want to be around you because you spread peace, you spread love, you spread light, you spread awareness. You really bring a lot of hope and joy and love to the world around you. You may even be going into a profession where you don't make a whole lot of money and you live off the good grace of the divine, basically, while you strive to take care of everyone around you, the people who don't have the money to give you for the care. That's kind of a lot of what I do, and it kind of sucks sometimes because I don't have a lot of money. But at the same time, I know I'm taken care of. You stand up for what you believe in. You always do what you feel is right. You never back down from a confrontation, but you rarely start one unless it's needed, and that was part of pile 1 too. So you guys are somebody who does not like fighting. You do not like confrontations. You will start one if it's necessary and if you need to, but other than that, you don't really want that going on. So, and I feel like a lot of you don't... Okay, what's coming to mind is the Aristocats, where she's like, ladies don't start fights, they finish them. You are somebody who doesn't start a fight, but you sure as fuck will finish it if need be. That's where that cold hard edge comes in too. Is people... You are such a bright, shining, loving, beautiful soul. People don't even expect you to turn that right around and hack them to fucking pieces if the occasion arises where it's necessary. But they want that energy in their life because you are somebody who will tell the truth. You are somebody who will put your foot down and you will say what needs to be said regardless of whether or not it hurts someone. And people need that look in the mirror sometimes. You are a hard worker and you are very good at breaking the chains and overcoming toxic situations. Your positivity is overflowing, especially when you are working on your passions. When you sing, no one can look away. It's like heaven opened up and a choir of angels was heard. I think those were supposed to be 2 different messages originally, but we're back to angels again, and we're back to thinking about the other piles again, because I swear to God, this pile is like a combination of pile 1 and 2. You have a beautiful singing voice. People really love to hear it. I feel like you bring them peace, calm. I feel like your voice when you sing holds a very big energetic impact for the world around you. It really shifts the energy in the room, the vibrations in the room. Whatever you're singing, it doesn't matter what it is, the vibrations will fall in line with it. And like you can take a sad song and you can sing that and people will feel the sadness, they'll feel the hurt, they'll feel the pain, but they'll still feel comfortable and at ease and at peace because the energy you are putting off gives them this sense of safety. Mystic Star, harmony in the home and great friendships. The festival creates an energetic blueprint for a fantastic party or event. So you could be an event planner, a party planner, something like that. Or everybody just wants you to be part of planning those things with them because you make them. You make the party. You are the life of the party. You really bring a lot of vibrancy and beauty to the world around you. I feel this energy of just joy, purity, peace, hope, liveliness, excited energy as well. Harmony in the home and great relationships. So you bring a lot of harmony, a lot of peace. You really have a lot of great relationships with people, whether you know it or not. Because I feel like a lot of you might not know this right now. A lot of you might actually be spending a lot of time on your own healing from some pain that you went through. And so you might not see the people around you who love you and want you in their lives. The Tiger and the Fire Ants. You are good at solving arguments. You're good at solving situations that need to be solved. You are good at stepping in to a confrontation and carrying the victory home. A lot of you have probably dealt with a lot of gossip, a lot of gang stalking, a lot of issues dealing with people feeling like they were attacking you. You could have even dealt with a lot of anger issues yourself. And I feel like you help others to deal with these issues, to deal with their anger, to deal with their pain, to actually work through those things instead of burying them under the rug so they can explode later. You are somebody who's very, very balanced in your masculine and your feminine energy. You are somebody who is a go-getter, and you know how to act and when to act and why to act. And then at the same time, you know how to bend, when to bend, and why to bend. You guys are somebody that really is very flexible, very adaptable, but also hard and unyielding. You guys also may really enjoy walking at night and taking in the stars and the moon. Other people may want you in their life because of your connection to nature, because of your connection to your sixth sense. You are very, very connected to your third eye chakra. Your intuition is very strong, and you are very capable of seeing straight through people to the heart of the matter, seeing to their soul, seeing the root of the problems going on in situations and expressing it. Ace of Swords, Empress, Knight of Wands, Tower, Four of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Queen of Cups. So, I feel like you forgive those who have broken your heart as well. You're very forgiving. You're very understanding. You're very compassionate. You may hold back on a lot of the things that you have going on anymore financially, or a lot of the things you have going on in the physical realm anymore, because you want to make sure that no tainted energy reaches that. You could have dealt with somebody who was a little possessive and controlling, and the reason they were possessive and controlling is because they were a player who was running around with anyone and everyone, and they might have thought that you would be doing that too, simply because they were projecting that onto you. I feel like some of the things that have happened in your life have come as a complete and total shock to you, because you're such an authentic, honest, open person that you didn't expect people to be so dishonest and so in and out, so hot and cold, so on and off. You may have even dealt with some pain with your children or with your parent, with your mother, more than your father, but your mother, or your children. And people really, they want you in their life because you're there to comfort them when they're sad or alone or feeling hurt or in pain. And you may not know that people want you in their life when you're feeling sad and hurt and in pain too, so they can be there to comfort you and be the same kind of rock that you were for them. You're very driven, very passionate, very fiery, very vibrant. You have a lot of ideas, a lot of thoughts, a lot of dreams and goals. And you guys are very motherly, very caregiving, nurturing, loving, kind, generous, honest, open. You really try to do the best thing for everyone involved in a situation. You try to make sure that you take care of everyone around you in your field. You try to make sure that you have enough to be able to give to the world around you in that front too. You guys are very honest. You're very and also, you guys keep for yourself. Even though you give a lot to the world around you, you keep for yourself as well. And so people know that you're not going to give everything you are away, but you are going to be very giving and generous. And you are very honest to a fault. You are just somebody that is not going to lie to people, period. And you expect that truth from them as well. And if they can't give you that truth, then you're just done with the situation. So that's pretty much what I have for you guys, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you had to say about it, whether or not it resonated with you, what you might be going through. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.